why did you become an acupuncturist?
Well, I was always interested in health, and so I had wanted to become a chiropractor, but I went to work with an acupuncturist because I was looking for a job. Found an acupuncturist who would hire me and wanted me to do massage in her office. I went to work with her, and she had amazing results with her patients. At that time, this lady, her name was Jane Tang, she treated patients for infertility. So she was helping people to have babies, and there were a lot of babies that she was helping them with. But people would come in with common colds, back pain, flu, stomach aches, and she helped them. And so that really appealed to me because she didn't have to give them any medicine. She was using needles to treat these patients, and they were getting better.
So how does acupuncture benefit people?
All right. When I put a needle into the body, then the body has a response to that needle. And usually that response is greater blood flow. In the blood are a lot of immune system responses too. Little cells that benefit our immune system, and those flow in the blood vessel. So we have this reaction when the needle goes in that there's greater blood flow, greater immune response, and that helps people to get better. That can reduce pain, that can make their cold go away, that can, let's say if they have a long-term disease, it can reduce the symptoms of that long-term disease because we're bringing greater blood flow to an area.
Also, what are meridians?
Meridians are actually an interesting translation that happened in the 1600s. Some acupuncturists today say that that's a faulty translation, and that really meridians mean blood vessel or a nerve pathway. So because the Chinese did not dissect their patients in order to look and see what was inside the body, they had an understanding about what was happening with the body when they healed people. In the ancient texts, they would say the gallbladder vessel travels from here to here on the body, and they would have a diagram. But in the 1600s, a Frenchman who traveled in China did some translating of the Chinese texts, and he said these were meridians, and that what traveled in these meridians was energy. That translation is changing, and so I would say that meridians are a blood vessel or a nerve.
Okay. Why exactly are needles used and nothing else?
Well, you can use pressure with your hand. You don't have to use a needle, but a needle is most effective. It brings the most response from the body. It gives the strongest neurological response and the strongest blood vessel response. So if I have a patient, like today I had a patient who had acute back pain, but if I just do acupressure, if I just press with my hands, it may help her a little bit to feel better, but if I put in a needle, I can take her pain away completely so that she can walk out of the office so that she can feel better now. So it's a stronger method.
Why do you think acupuncture is important?
Because I think we need a few different modalities of treatment for people. We need Western medicine, we need emergency medicine, we need chiropractic care. There's many, many different ways to treat the patient and help people feel better. The other, I think, really important aspect of acupuncture is that it does treat pain so well. So instead of having patients need medication, instead of patients relying on just medication for pain, we can use acupuncture. And that way we reduce the amount of chemicals that people take.